With just 3 known commitments since December's early signing period, it was mainly a quiet several weeks recruiting news-wise for ASU. That is all about to change tomorrow, on National Letter of Intent Day, where the Sun Devils could be getting more than a handful of prospects to commit and sign with the team. Here are our projections for what should be a very busy and eventful Wednesday for Arizona State. First, let's look at the numbers on hand. ASU secured 11 signees in the early signing period, and since the team counted 4 of last year's players towards the 2018 class, it could only add 10 more newcomers who could either sign tomorrow or in the spring, summer, common scenario for transfer players, for a total of 21 signees. 3 of those remaining 10 spots have already been filled with the following known commitments. Junior college running back Isaiah FloydHigh School prospect offensive lineman Spencer LovellStanford, offensive lineman graduate transfer Casey TuckerSo. Assuming all these commits follow up and sign with the team, this leaves ASU with only 7 available spots in this class. Again, it's likely ASU doesn't sign 7 players tomorrow, leaving room for spring, summer additions. Now keep in mind that ASU could very well go over the 21 signee limit, and if they do so, then this would by and large be a blue shirt scenario where the scholarship would count towards the 2019 class. These are prospects that we may not hear about for several weeks if not months from now, but just keep that fact in the back of your mind. So how we see some or all of the 7 available spots being filled tomorrow? I see these 4 recruits as being an ASU lean. The former SMU pledges down to ASU and Utah, but only visited Tempe. One of 2 players who is expected to reunite with a Long Beach Poly head coach and current Sun Devils linebackers coach, Antonio Pierce. Another Long Beach Poly player, where Pierce has been heavily involved in his recruitment. Lowell did receive an offer from Tennessee late last night, but is still believed to be an ASU lean. The Sarah Kaloff High School standout has been very impressed with Illinois following his visit, but is expected to sign with ASU tomorrow. In the event all the above 4 players to sign with ASU tomorrow, the Sun Devils will now have only 3 slots left in their 21-player class. Let's take a look at the most viable Arizona State prospects that could reasonably project to be added to this class. The 4-star offensive lineman was apparently a lock for Nebraska earlier in January, but his visit to ASU caused him to hit the pause button, and he has been trending for ASU during the last several weeks. ASU has been recruiting the Wanda Kaloff High School wide receiver for nearly a year now, as they offered Porter in February of last year. Even a coaching transition in Tempe hasn't changed Porter's strong sentiments towards the school. True, the receiver has been entertaining a lot of suitors for the last couple of months, and his short list has more than a handful of schools on it. Yet, the Sun Devils certainly have a chance to land a prospect that they have been recruiting in earnest, and then some. It's down to Nebraska and ASU for the service of the Texas defensive back. He did visit Lincoln this past weekend, and his recruitment has gained a lot of traction with the Cornhuskers. This will be an interesting battle too. The Narbonne Kaloff High School linebacker could be a gray shirt candidate who will only sign with ASU in December and count as a 2019 spring enrollee. But I wouldn't rule out a scenario where Butler will link his name to a Sun Devils letter of intent tomorrow. To join the discussion on every and all ASU recruiting topics, become a premium subscriber and join us in the Devils Huddle.